She was nervous tonight, and I think she'd been more nervous.
Yeah!
Okay, previous speaker talked about lady being 50 and at home with her kids, you know. But actually, when you're 50, the kids have flown the nest. And you become a diva.
Hey!
Or you can if you want to, if you push your limits. I want to take you back a little while. Okay, usually when I do my audience, it's like women, 50-year-olds, no men. So men, you're going to get your limits pushed. Especially if you're English. You know. Okay, she said I'm from Iceland, and you can hear the Scottish twang. A lot of Icelanders speak with a Scottish twang. Because I taught them English. Okay, I was born in Glasgow, Irish Catholic parents. That's really important in the story, right? Lived in Scotland for 24 years, lived in Iceland for 23 years. Really on par. In between that, I was a missionary in many different countries, you know. In missionary, we would dust the houses and clean and look after orphans and stuff like that, you know. Always dressed like this. Yes. Okay. We all want to be princesses. We're princesses inside, aren't we? How many princesses are here tonight? How many drag queens are here tonight? Actually, sometimes I do a thing for the drag queens and I say, I'm a gay man trapped in a woman's body. Anyway, okay. So, in my talk, I was told you, Irish Catholic parents. My mother was like Derry's mother, you know, you can do anything you want to be, but she would never talk about sex, or never talk about periods, or anything like that. Even when she hung up the lawn, you know, the knickers, she put a towel over it. So, now you know the main side, you know. So I'm 12 years old. Now at 12 years old, girls should know about periods, yeah? Because what's going to happen when the period comes, right? Well, this is what happened to me. I was in the gym class. And I was climbing a rope. I could do that then. And I'm thinking, something weird going on here. And I'm looking down and I was like royal blue shorts with this big black patch in the middle. And I was like, shh. And I just said to the teacher, I don't think I can climb the whole way today. And I came out, I need the toilet. And I was to the toilet. And I opened blood everywhere. Now, my elder brother was a medical student, so I knew a lot about the body and medical stuff, except for periods and all that shit, you know. So, I'm having a hematoma. So, I'm walking home. It's lunchtime, you know, at school, they have school lunches here, you know, and of course, my parents had 10 kids. My mum didn't even know how kids came about until she had her third one. So you can imagine that's why she couldn't talk about it, because she didn't even know herself, right? So I'm walking home, and my friend is walking down, and she says, Pauline, what are you going home? You have lunch at school. I said, I'm going home because I'm dying. And she says, you're dying? How do you know you're dying? I said, I'm hemorrhaging. And she says, oh, that happens to me as well. I thought, oh my God, she's dying too. So I goes home. Unbeknownst to me, my mother is in labour with her 10th kid. As I ring the doorbell, you know, my mother walks with a little suitcase there. What are you doing home? What are you doing home? I said, I'm dying. What do you mean you're dying? I'm hemorrhaging. And she shoves me into the toilet and she gives me the, you know, the big giant sanitary pads I had in 19... and so I had this big thing between my legs like this. And she says, right, just wear that and I have to go out now. She couldn't even tell me she was going to the hospital. Have a baby. And when your sister comes home, she'll tell you what's happening, you know. So my granny was there, and my granny, you know, grannies were grannies in those days, you know what I mean? And my granny was talking to my mum, and I was crying because I was dying. You know? And my mum didn't give a shit. My mum had to go out somewhere, right? So I heard them talking, and they were using words that I didn't know. Must have been periods and stuff like that, because I never heard that in my life before, right? because I had never been to America and said, end of the sentence, period. Anywho, so my granny starts laughing. And I'm sitting, shit, my granny's laughing because I'm dying. So, goes home, comes back from school, and my older sister, who is, I was lucky, I had biology class, she had physics, right? So she had even less idea than I had. So she takes me into the toilet and she says, Polly, right, this is it. See, when your body starts to become a woman and you're not married, there's an egg inside, and if you're not married, the egg cracks open every month and the blood comes out. And if you are married, the egg turns into a baby. Ta-da! So, a couple of years later in the biology class, I realised, that wasn't right, you know. And I vowed to myself then that I would never be in a situation where I didn't know what was happening to my body. Do you know what I mean? So, let's zip on another something number of years. And I was 45, well, I'll get away with it. And I was on my fourth husband. The very first husband that I actually loved, but that's another, you won't have to read my book to get all this. I haven't written it yet, the book. Anyway, so this has, thank you. Queue up for autographs. My husband is a brilliant guy, you know, like, see all the stories that have come before, I'm going, been there, do you know what, like, the love story? Anyway, mine was 1.5 years, anyway. Okay, we're diverging, right?